All right, welcome back for Far Out Fiesta Episode 3, 100% Wolf Urine. Tonight we're pushing the groovy envelope. There's no turning back now, but before we get to our hilarious comedy, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our amazing cast. Please give it up for the lovely, the talented Robb Hudspeth.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for the amazing Cassidy Kennedy.
Hello.
My name's Richard Houghton. I'm trying out my new catchphrase, man, that's spicy. And I'd like to introduce our special guest, the amazing Giovannie Cruz.
Yay! Hello, Gio.
This is how deaf people clap.
What more perfect way for radio?
I have a face made for radio, Richard. Thank you.
So we'd like to kick off our episode 3 with a time-honored tradition, a little pinch of Uncle Vic. Are you okay?
I had a horrible dream. How did you get here so quickly?
You look different, Katie.
What?
Nothing. Hey, tell me about that dream. It will take away its power.
Are you high, Uncle Vic?
Oh yeah, very. But I still think that could help.
I was standing on the deck of a cruise ship.
Lido deck?
It's not important which deck. And a man in a white suit?
Yeah, probably the purser.
It's not important who he was. I was standing on the deck of a cruise ship, and a man in a white suit tapped me on the shoulder, and don't ask me which shoulder, it doesn't matter which shoulder.
Probably the left shoulder.
It doesn't matter. And as I turned to talk to him, I noticed his face was hollow, and his eyes were snakes.
Pythons?
It doesn't matter. And as I backed away from him, I stumbled over the rail.
I bet it was cobras.
And I kept falling and falling and falling, and I kept trying to grab onto something, but there was nothing to grab onto.
Maybe if one of the eye snakes was long enough. I'm sorry, Katie. You're safe now.
I'd feel safer if you weren't in my bedroom. What do you think that dream meant?
Well, I'm no psychologist,
No
Katie.
spit.
But I think it was a fear of losing control. Do you feel like you're losing control of anything?
I feel like I'm losing control of keeping you from watching me sleep.
Oh, I wasn't watching you sleep. I had my eyes closed. I was just listening.
That's even worse. But I do have a lot going on in my life right now, and I do feel a little out of control.
Well, maybe that's it. Hey, should I climb in bed with you?
Do you ever have bad dreams, Uncle Vic?
My waking life is horrible enough. I won't take up much of the bed.
Get out! Thanks, Uncle Vic.
That Uncle Vic, always there for Katie. Hey, before we get to our first fake commercial, here's a brave little sketch ripped gasping and bloody from the headlines from a few weeks ago.
And what seems to be the problem here?
You say that like there's not a real problem, like there just seems to be.
What is the problem here?
Now you're just pandering.
I don't even know how to pander.
She says there's too much ice.
I don't say there's too much ice. There is too much ice.
If you hadn't said it, I wouldn't have known it.
Yeah, she's right. She's not clairvoyant.
Now you're just being snarky.
Snarky pandering aside, you're concerned with the amount of ice in your iced coffee.
Correctamundo.
Iced coffee is supposed to have ice.
Not that much. If I wanted a just ice, I would have ordered a just ice.
I can assure you, we don't have a just ice.
Shelf whispers something to the manager.
We do. Well, what if I removed some of the ice and added more coffee?
With your feet?
Why would I do either one of those things with my feet?
Because that's how she handed me a straw.
I'm friggin' limber.
I feel like I'm entitled to a multi-million-dollar cash settlement because there was too much ice.
She has a point.
Hey, you work here. You made her the drink.
When I was on my break,
What can I do to make this up to you?
Freestyle.
What, like rap?
Do you know of another freestyle?
Well, there's freestyle swimming.
Okay, either swim for me or rap.
The manager starts to freestyle swim. Shelf comes up behind him and gently snaps his neck.
Okay, we're even. Can I have a tall just ice to go, please?
The universe has requested that we not air the following commercial. To that we say, who do you think you are, universe? You don't want 65% wolf urine. Who needs it?
Sure as F don't, announcer.
My name is Corky. You can't use 80% wolf urine. Throw it away.
Well, I will, Corky. I just wish you had warned me before I bought this spit.
You need 100% real wolf urine. Bruce's 100% real wolf urine.
As a little girl in a Little Red Riding Hood, I need to attract some wolves to mate, but I don't know how.
Bruce's 100% wolf urine.
Thanks, Corky.
Yeah, my moose has an annoying habit of tipping over my recycling bin. How can I let my moose know that it's not cool, man?
You have a moose?
Bruce's 100% wolf urine.
I send mule deer out to buy smokes for me, but I don't want him using the extra change for Galaga. What do I do?
Bruce's 100% wolf urine. It helps prey like moose, mule deer, and other animals tell whether an area is safe or dangerous, while Galaga is pretty damn fun for a mule deer. Bruce's 100% wolf urine marks a wolf's territory and signals his dominance.
That wolf is so dominant.
Hunters, trappers, and others who interact with wild animals have long understood how animal urines can trigger instinctive reactions.
I bet you thought trappers didn't know anything. Well, bite me, you filthy, dirty, smelly MFers.
You don't need to be a trapper or a little girl in a riding hood to appreciate quality urine. Bruce's 100% wolf urine.
But it sure helps. Damn, that's an attractive riding hood.
Back off. I have pepper spray.
Bruce's 100% wolf urine.
We get it.
Hey, that's some high-quality wolf urine. Jobs are great, aren't they? What if you worked as a customer service representative in a wireless telecommunications company? We think it would go something like this. Beep!
Thank you for calling Wonderwire Wireless. This is Patricia. How may I help you?
Hello, Patricia.
How may I help you?
How's it going?
Fine. How may I help you? May I have your cell number?
Why, you would probably never call me anyway.
I need your cell phone number so I can look up your account.
I thought I was more than just a number to you, Patricia.
Well, right now, ma'am, you're not even that. How may I help you?
I'm a human being, Patricia.
That's a given, ma'am. Fish can't die.
I have hopes and dreams, Patricia.
Hopes and dreams about your wireless service?
Hopes and dreams about making this planet a kinder place for all of us. Patty, Bo, Batty.
Patricia, is there something remotely tangible I can help you with?
Maybe you're the one who needs help, Patricia. I thought I should pass that along.
Maybe I am, ma'am. Can I help you with anything else?
No, Patricia, you've been a dear.
Thank you for calling Wonderwire Wireless. Lonely MRFer.
I'm still on the line, Patricia.
Thank you for calling Wonderwire Wireless. This is Patricia. How may I help you?
I am Moralton, master of the dark domain, and I drive a kick-ass Camaro. My account number is 666-666-664.
That's not a valid account number, sir.
But it would be a really evil one if it was.
I guess so, sir. How may I help you?
I want omnipotent power and control of your mortal soul.
I could probably get you on a better dad plan.
I'm listening, but I also need a bigger phone because my hands are kind of, cloven.
I'll see what I can do.
Customers, huh? Boy, am I right? Potential customers might be even worse. A secret room in the airport. That is not okay.
It couldn't be less okay.
We're sorry?
Sorry doesn't cut it.
You endangered countless passengers.
Yeah, oh, how many?
Countless.
Can we at least tell our sides of the story?
Do you think Tiny Tina got to tell her side of the story?
Hey, tiny horses can't talk.
I'm trying to control my rage.
We tried to control our rage too.
We stood in line for 3 hours.
It wasn't moving.
We got to the airport plenty early.
How early?
Plenty. All our items were approved sizes.
In approved containers.
We already missed our flight.
And we're still in line.
We realize there is a slight problem.
And have done things to make our guests more comfortable?
Things.
Stupid things.
It's that kind of mouth that will get you 7 years in county.
It's the only kind of mouth that I have.
It was such an act of bullieism.
Hey, wait, only part of that is a real
To
word.
take your anger out on such a helpless creature.
A calming creature who was brought in for the sole purpose of reducing your anxiety as you made your way through security.
That's not forbidden.
Yeah, hard. We damn near broke the skin.
Whose fault is that?
The idiot who thought bringing in a freaking miniature horse was a stress buster.
It's insulting.
Did punching the mini horse make you feel like a big man?
Well, no, but you know what? Standing next to it kind of did.
I didn't even know what miniature horses could get black eyes.
Is punching a miniature horse even a crime?
Ever hear of miniature battery?
Well, like for hearing aids?
Don't make me snap your neck like a twig.
Okay, I won't. I don't want that.
Is there anything that we can do to make this right?
What if we apologized to Tiny Tina?
How did you know that little horse's name?
Her tiara.
Spoken apologies ain't good enough.
We want you to sing it.
Sing an apology?
To a miniature horse?
Yes.
No effing way.
Sean gets a call on his shoulder radio. Code Aqua.
Choked out juggler.
10-4.
You're free to go.
I'm so sorry
Tiny Tina,
for punching you in.
your miniature face.
We're going to do one more sketch about dealing with customers, and then we might just move on. Who could say?
I don't see you. Ring the bell.
Bing!
How may I help you, madame?
I'm not French, and I'm a
Well,
guy.
I can't help you with that.
I was checking on my car.
When were you checking on your car?
I am checking on my car.
And how is it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
You haven't asked me anything.
How is my car?
You'll have to ask my sister. She acts like she gives a cares. Audrey!
What do you want?
How dare you talk to me like that?
I was talking to my sister. What does this hair look want?
The French guy's checking on his car.
I'm not French.
I already told him I couldn't help him with that.
Which car is yours, monsieur?
The Volkswagen, the 05 Cabrio.
Is it? Isn't it kind of a girl car? What was the matter with your car, miss?
I brought it in to check the brakes and do a tune-up. You've had it in here for over 2 weeks, and I haven't heard a word from you.
We found a whole bunch of things wrong with your car.
Like what?
Like the cam rafter shaft headies are unbalanced,
Ooh, that's bad.
and the fork barrel double lift crafters are bent.
That's gonna cost you.
Cam rafter shaft headies, fork barrel lift crasters. My car was fine when I brought it in.
Then why did you bring it in?
I had a coupon.
$79.99 for a brake job and a tune-up.
Well, we don't accept coupons, Pearl.
I'm not Pearl. I want my Cabrio back, and I want it now.
We'd like to give you your car, Lucy, but we can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Well, what had happened was, we parted it out. We didn't think he was come back.
We didn't hear from you for 2 weeks.
We figured you had died from some lady disease, Rebecca.
Are you telling me my car is gone?
Sasamundo.
I want to talk to the owner.
So do we. She has our weed.
Do I need to call a lawyer?
Relax, Millie. We're just playing with you.
Playing with me?
Your Cabrio is ready. Your brakes are great. We did your tune-up, and the whole thing is only going to cost you $40.
It's right out there, Mr. Collins.
What did you call me?
Mr. Collins? Isn't that your name?
I'm sorry if I caused a fuss.
No harm, no foul.
Here's my credit card.
Before I charge this, I want to make sure you're completely satisfied. Please go check on your car. It is right out there.
Thank you. Good Lord, what the heck is that? Hey, stop eating my head!
Call and see what the limit on that card is.
Another satisfied customer.
And another satisfreaking sketch. Hey, you know what? I'm not even sure there are soap operas on anymore. But we have one here at the Fiesta. And it takes place in a car wash. Roll the clip, Hugo.
I thought I'd find you here at this car wash, Clayt.
I didn't think you wanted to find me anywhere, Selena. Can you break a 5?
No.
Damn it. I didn't want that many quarters. Maybe I can find $1.
You haven't had any trouble finding sleazy cars.
Come on, Selena. You're better than this.
I thought I was better. I thought I was a whole hell of a lot better. I thought I was so good that you could finally stop spending 18 hours a day at your prestigious law firm. I thought you were ready to stop and smell the $600 roses.
Sometimes the roses smell like betrayal. And pine, because I purchased a car air freshener the last time.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't insult my intelligence.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Selena. My brake lines were cut.
I'm not the only one in this town with brake-like cutters.
Ah! So you admit you have brake line cutters.
Admitting things isn't exactly my forte. Knowing exactly what water pressure it takes to clean an engine is. You know what? Brake line cutters litter the street like half-used defective condoms.
Yeah, I can't argue with that, although the concept of a half-used condom is a little challenging.
So, I finally found something that you can't argue with.
Darla and I were on our way to New Braunfels. Good thing I had the car service first. It's a shame the mechanic died in a fiery crash.
Dios mío! Darla! I knew it!
It's not what you think.
You think I don't know what I think? I'm tired of people telling me things aren't what I think.
I'm tired of... Wow. That was effing intense. Sometimes car washes have snow cone stands, and speaking of snow cones, here's another scene from an airport.
Let's see. Close this deal or you're fired.
Skip
Wait,
trips
wait,
on your
who
show.
would text that?
You son of a bitch!
It was an accident.
You were.
Skip tries to soothe the baby.
It's okay, human baby.
You don't have kids, do you?
Because I called your child human baby and couldn't calm it down.
Because you're ugly. My child is not an it.
Skip takes another look at the baby and shrugs.
Gender neutral?
I'm going to sue your ass.
I said I was sorry.
Tell it to my lawyer.
I probably won't.
I have been on a 9-hour flight. Little Rosemary
Oh, a girl.
screamed the whole way. She just fell asleep. You owe me.
I don't owe you anything. mean, can't you tranquilize those things for long plane rides?
Did you just call little Rosemary a thing?
Sort of. Okay, you're lucky we made it here at all.
Don't-
Look at those clouds.
Don't change the subject.
But I hated the one that we were discussing.
You are what's wrong with America.
Sheila slaps him and walks off in a huff.
I am not what's wrong with America. I mean, who slaps people? I mean, that spit hurt. I'm the one who should be talking to a lawyer.
Skip scans the flight board. All flights are delayed.
All flights delayed, huh? 3 hours. Oh, that really sucks.
Haughty woman reading a newspaper harumphs.
Nice language.
How can a flight be delayed 3 hours?
God's will.
Well, then God is a jerk.
Why don't you go have a drink like you blasphemers always do?
How do you know what I always do?
I saw you mangle that baby.
Mangle? Well, that's a little strong.
I call him like I see him. Blasphemer.
Oh, where's the effing bar?
Such language. You're lucky I don't stick the TSA on you.
Hey, you don't control the TSA.
You're lucky God doesn't stick the TSA on you.
Skip leaves. He comes back.
Hey, I am not what's wrong with America, and I did not mangle that baby.
I didn't say you were what's wrong with America. You're white.
Skip starts to say something.
Nope, not let my mouth get me in any more trouble.
That's right. Go to the bar like you always do.
We'd like to close our third show with some mean entertainment jokes from 2006. It's a little segment we call Entertain This.
Britney Spears has fired the hired help who used to clean the pool at her Malibu, California mansion because she became too friendly with her husband and was teaching K-Fed how to read.
Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie are set to publicly end their 2-year-old feud as guests of David Letterman. Letterman has offered to play peacekeeper after inviting the Simple Life stars to appear together on his The Late Show. Letterman sweetened the deal by offering a celebratory dinner of a pile of cocaine and nothing else.
Oh, man, those girls love their cocaine. Well, anyway, actor David Hasselhoff is whining like a baby at press reports that he was turned away from a British Airways flight because he was drunk. Well, the Hoff insisted that he was ill from all of the liquor that he had been drinking and the pain of being an entertainment industry laughingstock.
Carmen Electra has slammed media reports she is dating Oscar winner Jamie Foxx, insisting, and I quote, "There's not an ounce of truth to that, to any of the rumors," added Electra, and I quote, "We're just boning."
Lindsay Lohan was taken to a Los Angeles area hospital by private car recently from the set of her upcoming movie, Georgia Rule, after she became, quote, overheated and dehydrated, unquote, which is Hollywood slang for bat spit crazy.
Bat spit is pretty crazy, Rob.
Bad spit? It sure is, Cassidy.
CBS asked an appeals court on Friday to overturn an FCC fine for the network's broadcast of Janet Jackson's breast flash during the 2004 Super Bowl broadcast. The FCC ruled that the incident was legally indecent and fined 20 stations owned by CBS $555,000. CBS countered with, "How much for just the nipple?"
In New York, Boy George will have to perform his court-ordered community service by picking up trash on city streets in the heat of August. It will be the first time Boy George has been able to pick up anything in the last 20 years without using roofies or cocaine.
Ew.
Take that, Boy George.
Hollywood is discussing the future of one of its biggest stars Sunday when Mel Gibson unleashed a tirade of anti-Semitic remarks during a drunken driving arrest. A Gibson spokesperson was quoted as saying, "That's just Mel being Mel. When Mel drinks too much, he hates Jewish people. When he's sober, he hates Jewish and African American people. And when he's sleepy, he hates Jewish people and the Irish." People magazine is rushing out an issue featuring Mel as the sexiest racist alive.
Two of America's top authors, John Irving and Stephen King, made a plea to J.K. Rowling on Tuesday not to kill the fictional boy wizard Harry Potter in the final book of the series. Said King, "Let's all kill Clifford the big red dog instead." Added Irving, "Yeah, we really hate him. Big red dog emmer effer."
Take that, Clifford.
Who comes up with this?
2006.
Okay, kids. About 200 KISS fans protested in front of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum to demand that the band be inducted into the hall until their moms came to pick them up and take them back to their garage apartments.
Hey, 2006 was a nutty, nutty time. Before we go, how much time do we have, Chaz?
You have about 3 minutes.
Oh, cool. All right, before we go, I'd like to give our regulars a quick shout out and give them a chance to plug anything they're working on. Let's start with you, Mr. Robb Hudspeth.
Why, thank you, Richard. Actually, I do have a little movie they'll be shooting next weekend. It is called Aztec versus the Lonely Prowler in the Woods. And it is a combination of Mexican wrestling, serial killing, and me.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And that's the show, everybody. That's all 3 minutes.
What a perfect combination. Anything else?
Wow, now the pressure's on. Like, am I a failure if I don't have anything else?
That was exactly.
Because I do have something else, but I'm just not going to say it right now.
Exactly what we wanted from you, Rob.
Thank you.
Cassidy.
Thank you, Richard.
Anything you'd like to plug?
How titillating that was. Now I want to know what it was. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. If you liked what you heard, you obviously like comedy, come out next month, July 29th and 30th. For the Denton Comedy Festival. I'm co-founding that festival with Zubio Realty. You're going to see Richard Houghton, one of our featured talent. We have a whole bunch of great people coming out, local, and people coming out from across the nation as well. Come have fun, eat some local food, buy some really cool hippie shit, or hippie spit. Also, Land of Maniacs. Be looking for that to come out. This is a movie I'm doing with director Michael Christ. Lots of really cool stunts, stunt coordinator Justin Armstrong. I'm going to be alongside Michael Green as the Zompire. Cannot wait to show you guys the crazy stuff that's about to happen.
Awesome. Cool. Our special guest, Giovannie Cruz.
Yes, so in a couple months, we'll be premiering our first episode of Yoga Garage by the Richard Houghton and starring Richard and Rob here, directed by myself. So stay tuned for when that comes out, Yoga Garage.
Yay.
Coming to a trash can near you.
That's right. Widely distributed through a trash can near you.
Yeah.
And what do I have? Let's see. I do have the Denton Comedy Festival. I'm performing on the 30th. On the July 22nd, we're holding a kind of joint event between the Dallas Screenwriters Association and Rack Focus here at Cadillac Dream Studio. It's a Friday night scene read. And we're hoping to, we're going to bring in 10 local writers, some scripts, a bunch of actors, as many actors as we can get, and read some local work. Try to build some synergy between the Dallas Screenwriters Association and Rack Focus. How much time, Rack?
You're out.
We're over.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.
See you.
See you next time, Nicole.